No. Nope. Not doing it. Not today. No. You ever heard that before? Look, my name is Tony Hakeem, and just like you, I have heard that word so many times, and no matter how many times you hear it, you just can't get used to it, and it makes you cringe. It makes me cringe just saying that word, because I know what a salesperson has to go through to make a sale, all the effort it takes, just to go to the road that leads to no. It sucks. It really does. And there's no way to sugarcoat it. I'm not here to make you feel like that no is going to be a little bit easier the next time you get it. Not happening. It's going to suck next time as it did the first time. But what I am going to tell you is how you can turn more no's into yeses. See, the reality of it is people don't buy for two reasons. It's either because they don't see the value in what you're offering, or the price is just too much and they just can't afford it. See, you can do a really, really good job building value in a product. I can show you a car that has all the greatest features, the speed you're looking for, the comfort you're looking for. I can offer you a Lamborghini, and it could be a really good deal. But if you can't afford a Lamborghini at half price, because it's still $150,000, that's still the objection, and you just simply can't afford it. That's no difference when you sell life insurance. You can build all the value in the product, all the values in the plan. You can go over the features and benefits in so much details, and you can reel this customer in where you got them wrapped around your finger, and no matter what you tell them, they're eating it all up. You can do that. But at the end of the day, if they just can't afford the plan, they're going to object to it and not want to move forward. So what do you do in that situation? What do you do when you build the value, you do exactly what you had to do, but it's just a matter of affordability? See, what a lot of agents tend to do throughout this presentation, they start to negotiate with the customer. They'll say, I got option 1, 2, or 3. The customer will say something around the lines of, well, I don't know, this is a little bit out of my budget, I just can't afford it. And they tend to start negotiating with their customers until they find a plan that the customer can now afford. Or they'll ask what I would say is one of the stupidest questions in sales is, well, how much can you afford? No, this is not how you overcome this objection. The first step it takes if you want to turn more no's into yes is first and foremost checking your presentation and making sure you build enough value in your presentation. The second step is consistency. Always quote the same amount every single time and give the customer the opportunity to say yes to the larger plans. Don't rob yourself or your customer of offering a plan for $20 or $30 a month. Always go for the higher amount, the 100, the 70, the 60, and let them say no to you if they can't afford it. It's okay, they're allowed to say no, but we're going to turn that no into a yes. Here's how. First and foremost, we want to make sure what they say is valid and not just an excuse to get off the phone. Just because they say they can't afford it does not mean they can't afford it. It could just simply mean I'm using this as an excuse to let you off the hook easily because you are a really nice salesperson and I don't want to hurt your feelings. No, we're not falling for it. So here's what you do. First and foremost, always be agreeable. Always be agreeable. What that means is acknowledge the statement. Hey, thank you so much for sharing that with me. And I know sometimes living on an income like Social Security can really make it hard to make ends meet. I'm being agreeable here. Now I'm going to isolate. And I'm going to say, I know your biggest concern is affordability, but besides affordability, is there any other concerns or questions that you have about this policy? I'm looking for a no here. If they share other concerns with me, well, I'm not ready to overcome the objection yet. There's only one reason why they're not buying from you today. Just one. Figure it out. If it's not value, it's probably affordability. Once I bring it down to affordability in this scenario, so I tell them, is there any other questions or concerns? They tell me no. Now I'm going to validate this. So I'm going to tell them. So it's safe to say then, if this plan was a little bit more affordable for you, then it would be a whole lot more easier for you to move forward today then, right? I'm looking for a yes there. If they say no to that, if they say no, then I know there's an other underlying factor or an unspoken objection that I need to get out first. But if price was truly their concern, then, and they answer yes to that question, now I know it's time to do a proper price drop. Do not do a price drop with your customers until you absolutely know with the utmost certainty that price and cost is their only objection as to why they're not moving forward today.